All righty. Hey, everybody. We are live. We're going to do a three-box break today of 2022 Bowman draft, the baseball, the light boxes. Supposed to happen yesterday, but I think due to the storms and things like that here in Southern California, things got a little delayed. So UPS was really late yesterday. So I didn't get these boxes in until after I was going to do the break. So I just pushed it till today. Thanks for being flexible. Yeah, but we will give everybody a few minutes to get on. Listed it for 4 p.m. Pacific time break. And so we'll give everybody about 3 more minutes. In the meantime, we could look at the boxes. So we did a box of this already. It was pretty good though. So I'm excited to do these 3. We get 5 exclusive black and white Ray Wave parallels per box. We got Jackson Holiday and Elijah Green on the front here. 16 packs per box, 16 cards per pack, 10 packs per box is what we're looking at. Let's see, what did we get? What was the interesting card that we got last time? I think we got the black and white, obviously black and white Ray Waves. Let's see, we're going to get some. Looks like the Sky Blues are 1 out of every 32 packs. So hopefully we'll get like at least one of those in the 3 boxes. Purple's 1 out of 63, Aqua 1 out of 79, Blues are 1 out of 105, and and then they get a little bit more rare, obviously, after that. Let's see what else we got. Bowman Draft Night inserts 1 out of every 6 packs. So we should see a few of those anyway. Bowman Invicta inserts 1 out of every 10 packs. We should see some of those. Mood Ring inserts 1 out of 60. Stuff like that. So we'll see. Hopefully we get something more rare. We've got super fractors listed here, gold cards listed here, autographs listed here. So hopefully we get something more rare and we can come back to this and go, man, that was so rare. It was 1 out of every 10,000 packs or whatever. So anyway, that's what we're looking at. 3 boxes, and we will do them one at a time and see what we get. Give everybody another minute or so to get on, and then we'll get going. Looking for one of ones, as we always are. So if we pull a one of one, it'll be a $20 credit for future break. And then looking for whatever the low serial number card. If we get serial number cards out of these boxes, whatever the low serial number card is, you'll get a $5 credit to a future break if you are the one who pulls it. So that is that. I think I got everything, and we'll just wait for the clock to hit 4 o'clock, and then we'll get going. So thanks to everybody for getting in, and thanks again for being patient and flexible. Since we were originally planning to do the break yesterday, like I said, that didn't happen, so we'll do it today instead. All righty, just about time here. We will just go with this front box first. All right, 4 o'clock on the dot. Good luck to everybody. Let's see what we get. 2022 Bowman Draft Light Baseball. All right, got the empty box. Here we go. Pack number 1. Hey, Steve. Hey, Larry. Perfect timing. Here we go. Jimmy Crooks III. Alex De Jesus. Carson Milbrandt. Trey Sweeney. Michael Kennedy. This one is turned backwards. Oh, we had this in the first box. I remember. I think these are the chromes. I'm going to just put them on the back. All right. Drew Baker. John Kensey Noel. Austin Hendrick. Jose Salas. Brandon Barreria. There's a Christian Vaquero. We just pulled his redemption autograph in Bowman Chrome. All right, so in the Chromes in this were Nick Battison for the Dodgers. Dodgers were me. Ryan Reckley for the Giants. Giants are Dragon Slayer 913. Roderick Arias for the Yankees. Brendan 1987. It's that one. There's an heir apparent. Brooks Lee for the Minnesota Twins. That's going to Pavi 39. And a Gabriel Rincones, first Bowman. This looks like a refractor. This definitely is a shinier version. Not numbered, but nice looking card. For the Philadelphia Phillies, going to Dragon Slayer 913. Hey, Andy. All right, these cards are turned every which way. Anyway, Jacob Melton, Mason Barnett, Cutter Coffee, Cade Horton, Yandri Rojas, Logan Tanner. Let's go right to the Chromes here. It's a Peyton Paletti for the White Sox, going to Larry G. Troy Milton for the Tigers, going to Molitor 04X. Shaylin Polanco for the Pirates, going to Dragon Slayer 913. Trey Lipscomb for the Washington Nationals, going to Molitor 04X. And another one that looks kind of like a refractor finish anyway. Walter Ford for the Seattle Mariners. This one's going to R. Burke 02. Yeah, they're not numbered, but definitely looks like a refractor. Can't remember those from the first one. All right, Bryson Motts, Cole Phillips, Benny Montgomery, Alan Cerda, Noah Schultz, and our first black and white Ray Wave is a Tanner Scobell for the Minnesota Twins, and that's going to Pavi 39. These are really good looking cards, these Ray Wave cards. Yeah, supposed to get 5 of those per box. Harry Ford, Henry Williams, Rain Donkin, Chandler Simpson, Rosman Verdugo. Got our Chromes here. Cole Phillips for the Atlanta Braves, going to Criollos. Carson Palmquist for the Colorado Rockies, going to Larry G. Jacob Miller, Miami Marlins, going to McGuire Nut. Oh, that's a cool looking card. Jace Jung. This one's going to the Detroit Tigers, and Molitor 04X gets that one. That is, it's not serial numbered, but it's MR10. MR-10 is the number for it. Cool card. And then an Alex McFarland for the Philadelphia Phillies, going to Dragon Slayer. Simon Wan, Kevin Parada, Brian Acuna, Jason Dominguez, Mikey Romero, and a Marcelo Mayer. That's going to Larry G in the Red Sox spot. All right, Justin Boyd, Victor Acosta, Landon Sims, Dylan Beavers, William Bergola, Jack Brannigan. There's a Chrome Sedan Rafaela, going to Larry G with the Red Sox. Yanquiel Fernandez, also going to Larry G, the Rockies. This looks like a sky blue version. This is a first Bowman Tristan Vreeling for the New York Yankees, going to Brendan 1987. Not numbered, but cool looking sky blue. Blackjack. This is going to the Pittsburgh Pirates. It's Quinn Priester and Henry Davis. And that's going to Dragon Slayer 913. Khalil Watson. Oh, that one looks like it has a little scuff mark on the surface there. But still cool chrome Khalil Watson card going to the Marlins. McGuire Nut gets that one. Curtis Mead. Angel Martinez. Elijah Green. Nick York. Jackson Holiday. Going to the Orioles. Molitor 04X gets that one. And our next Ray Wave. Oh, it's going to me. Good, because I don't have one of these yet. Nick Biddison for the Dodgers. I was really hoping I'd get a Ray Wave card. Hang on just a second. I'm going to close the blinds because the sun rays just started coming in here. Yeah, Steve, it might not be too big of a deal. I didn't look too close at it, but might be all right. All right, next pack, Eddie's Leonard, Kevin Alcantara, Ezekiel Tovar, Joe Lamp, Zach Veen. Here comes the Chromes. Michael Knorr for the Houston Astros, going to Therion. Yerlin Confidan for the Cincinnati Reds, going to Larry G. Oh my goodness, we got an autograph. It's a Ray Wave autograph. And actually, that was one of the ones that I was looking at the odds for. Black and white hold on. Chrome draft pick autograph, black and white Ray Wave parallel are 1 out of every 194 packs. Sweet. Sterling Thompson, first Bowman, black and white Ray Wave autograph. It's going to the Colorado Rockies, and Larry G gets that one. Awesome. Super cool. I'm going to sleeve that one up real quick. Yeah. Man, I was really hoping we would get a Ray Wave autograph. I didn't want to hope out loud and jinx it. But here we go. We got one. I'm going to throw it up over here so we can keep it in view here. All right. Kevin Parada, draft card for the New York Mets, going to Dragon Slayer 913. For the A's, Henry Bolt. And that one is going to Brendan 1987. Anthony Gutierrez. Alex Freeland. Alex McFarland. Trevor Martin. Jared McKenzie. Walter Ford. All right. Only halfway home on the first box here. So far, so good. All right. Christopher Pasiola, Eric Hernandez, Brenner Cox, Samuel Zavala, Ryan Ritter. Oh, there's a blue serial number. It's Marco Luciano. It's going to the San Francisco Giants and Dragon Slayer 913. It's numbered 458 out of 499. So 499 is the low serial number to beat for the $5 break credit. 499. I'll set that one aside. All right. Jackson Jobe for the Tigers, going to Molitor 4X. Brian Acuna for the Twins, going to Pavi 39. There's a nice blue version. Nice prospect, too. Jordan Walker for the St. Louis Cardinals. This one's going to Molitor 04X. Not numbered, but nice Jordan Walker there. Heir apparent, Drew Gilbert for the Houston Astros, going to Therion. Jared McKenzie going to the Washington Nationals, Molitor 04X. Josh Kasevich, Jason Churio, Drew Gilbert, excuse me, Christian Hernandez, Gavin Cross, and our next black and white Ray Wave is Peyton Palette for the Chicago White Sox, going to Larry G. All right, Andrew Pintar, Manuel Rodriguez, George Valera, Caden Wallace, Yasser Mercedes, here's the Chromes, Logan Tanner for the Reds, going to Larry G. Nate Savino, Diamondbacks, going to Dragon Slayer. Justin Boyd for the Reds, Larry G. There's the Invicta card. It's a nice one too. Christian Vaquero, Washington Nationals, going to Molitor 04X. Really cool card. Denzer Guzman for the Angels, going to Darkman. We have Jonathan Cannon, Owen Murphy, Juan Bin Cho, Kenya Huggins, Hayden Dunhurst, Carson Palmquist. All right, Jordan Beck, Ryan Reckley, Trey Lipscomb, Brady House, Steven Zobak, Luis Meza. There's a Chrome Jonathan Cannon for the White Sox, going to Larry G. Marco Luciano for the Giants, going to Dragon Slayer. Brenner Cox for the Nationals, going to Molitor 04X. Ryan Cermak for the Rays, going to Criollos. Hunter Barco for the Pirates, going to Dragon Slayer. There's a Dominic Keegan, Daniel Cueva, Jordan Walker, Yeason Morabel, Nate Savino, and our next Ray Wave is a Bryce Hubart for the Cincinnati Reds, going to Larry G. All right, Justin Campbell, Blaze Jordan, Colson Montgomery, Ivan Melendez, Blake Burkhalter. Here's our Chromes. There's an Owen Murphy for the Braves, going to Criollos. Jet Williams for the Mets, going to Dragon Slayer. There's a draft Ivan Melendez for the Diamondbacks, going to Dragon Slayer. Blackjack, this is going to the Mariners. It's Walter Ford, Cole Young, and Arburko 2 gets that one. Daniel Vasquez for the Royals, going to KC Royals. Nazir Mule, Jacob Miller, Jake Bennett, Kobe Mayo, Ellie De La Cruz, Jonathan Classe. All right, last pack from the first box. Oh, there's our Ray Wave. I just spoiled it, so we'll go that way. Shalin Polanco is our fifth Ray Wave, black and white. This one's going to the Pirates and Dragon Slayer 913. Kumar Rocker, Luis Angel Acuna, Anthony Hall, Adiel Amador, Tanner Scobell. Let's do it this way. Flip the papers. Sidan Rafaela, Michael Noor, Averson Arteaga, Henry Mendez, Kyle Manzardo, Tres Gonzalez. Here's our Chromes. Jordan Beck for the Rockies, going to Larry G. Chase DeLauter going to the Guardians, Dad 3309. Juan Bin Cho for the Cardinals, going to Molitor 04X. Colton Cowser, Orioles, going to Molitor. And also going to Dad 3309 is a Parker Messick for the Guardians. All right, pretty good little first box there. Let's keep it rolling. Go to box number 2. Just want to move these out of the way here. Let's do this one. Try to blow through the base a little faster because I know we're going to get a bunch of doubles and all those things. So. All right. Henry Davis, William Kempner, Denzer Guzman, Walter Ford, Parker Messick, Jackson Cox, Chrome is James Triantos for the Cubs, going to Brendan. Ryan Reckley, Giants, going to Dragon Slayer. Dylan Ray, Diamondbacks, going to Dragon Slayer. Jordan Beck for the Rockies, going to Larry. Jace Jung, Tigers, going to Molitor. Sal Stewart, Pedro Pineda, J.R. Ritchie, Samuel Munoz, Clark Elliott, and our first Ray Wave from box number 2 is Warming Bernabo for the Colorado Rockies, going to Larry. Robert Moore, Yidi Cape, Bryce Hubert, Adam Mazur, Connor Prielip. There's a Nazir Mule for the Cubs, going to Brendan 1987. Trey Lipscomb for the Nationals, going to Molitor. There's a Kumar Rocker draft card for the Rangers, going to Molitor. Heir apparent, Termar Johnson for the Pirates, going to Dragon Slayer. And a Jordan Beck for the Rockies, going to Larry. Daniel Vasquez, Gabriel Rincones, Troy Melton, Khalil Watson, Dylan Ray, James Triantos. All right, Henry Bolt, Alexis Hernandez, Dalton Rushing, Leonardo Balcazar, Cesar Prieto, Felix Valerio, Hunter Barco, Chrome for the Pirates, going to Dragon Slayer, Brenner Cox, Nationals, going to Molitor, Jared McKenzie, also going to Molitor, the Nationals, Eric Hernandez for the White Sox, going to Larry, Samuel Zavala for the Padres, going to Dragon Slayer, Jordan Sprinkle, Joshua Baez, Roberto Campos, Willie Vasquez, Jose Ramos, and our next black and white Ray Wave is a Caden Wallace for Kansas City Royals, going to KC Royals. Quentin gets that one. Jacob Mizurowski, Tristan Vreeling, Jay Allen, Max Muncy, Mason Wynn, Chromes are William Bergola for the Phillies, going to Dragon Slayer, Owen Murphy, Braves, going to Criollos, Parker Messick, Guardians, going to Dad 3309, Jonathan Cannon for the White Sox, going to Larry, Ryan Reckley for the Giants, going to Dragon Slayer, Jonathan Mejia, Cole Young, Michael Hernandez, Judd Fabian, Ben Joyce, Robbie Snelling. The That Ray Wave was looking me right in the face. Termar Johnson for the Pittsburgh Pirates, going to Dragon Slayer 913. James Wood, Pete Hansen, Reggie Crawford, Ricardo Cabrera, Dylan Lesko. Here's our Chromes, starting with Jack Brannigan for the Pirates, going to Dragon Slayer. Zach Nito for the Angels, going to Darkman. Oh, that's a nice one right there. There's a blue Jackson Holiday, first Bowman, going to the Baltimore Orioles, Molitor 04X. That's a nice looking card there for you. I'm going to sleeve that one up. Nice one for you, Ryan. Not numbered, but it's got to be one of the sky blue versions, I'm assuming. Got to find a sleeve that works here. Yeah, too bad that one wasn't autographed. Maybe it's still on the way. Yeah, super nice one. All right, Blackjack. This is going to the White Sox. It's a Norge Vera and Colson Montgomery. Going to Larry. Ryan Ritter for the Rockies, also going to Larry. Nate Furman. Sorry, just a second. Errol Vera, Thomas Harrigan, Yordani De Los Santos, Gabriel Hughes, Carson Williams. Yeah, Larry, sorry, we pulled this Sterling Thompson black and white Ray Wave autograph for your Rockies. So nice one there for you. Yeah, it's like one out of every almost 200 packs or something for one of those autographs. So pretty cool one. Cutter Coffee, Simon Wan, Kevin Parada, Christian Vaquero, Cade Horton, Yendry Rojas. Here's the Chromes. It's a Troy Melton for the Tigers, going to Molitor. Cesar Prieto, Orioles, going to Molitor. Another nice one for the Orioles here. It's a blue Kobe Mayo. So another nice one going to Molitor 04X. Kobe Mayo blue. For the Seattle Mariners, heir apparent Cole Young, going to Arburk 02. Eric Brown Jr. for the Brewers, going to Pavi 39. Chase DeLauder, Roderick Arias, Noah Schultz, Rain Duncan, Chandler Simpson, and for the Padres, a Lamar King Jr. Ray Wave, going to Dragon Slayer. Nick Biddison, Shaylin Polanco, Rosman Verdugo, Elijah Green, Nick York, comes the Chromes, going to Ryan Judd Fabian for the Orioles, and then Jacob Miller for the Marlins, going to McGuire Nut. See if you get that one. Felix Valerio for the Brewers, going to Pavi 39. And then Invicta Gavin Cross for the Kansas City Royals, going to KC Royals. Quentin gets that one. Owen Murphy for the Braves, going to Criollos. Luis gets that one. Brian Acuna, Justin Boyd, Victor Acosta, Logan Tanner, Jason Dominguez, Mikey Romero. Got 3 left from box number 2. Landon Sims, Anthony Gutierrez, Alex Freeland, Marcelo Mayer, Dylan Beavers, William Bergola. For the Red Sox, going to Larry G. Sidon Rafaela. Going to McGuire Nut, Carson Milbrandt with the Marlins. Cole Phillips with the Braves, going to Luis. Oh, we got a purple. Pedro Pineda, purple for the Oakland A's, going to Brendan, 1987. And that one is numbered 205 out of 250. So 250 now is the low serial number to beat. It's kind of hard to see up on top there. But that is the low serial number to beat for the $5 break credit. For my Dodgers, Wilman Diaz. Peyton Paletti, Drew Thorpe, Jackson Holiday, Ezekiel Tovar, Joe Lamp, and a Raywave Yasser Mercedes for the Minnesota Twins, going to Pavi 39. 2 left from box number 2. Yanquiel Fernandez, Yerlin Confidan, Zach Veen, Brooks Lee, Jackson Churio. There we go. There's a clean-looking version for you, Steve. Khalil Watson with no scratch down the middle like the last one. Chrome for McGuire Nut and the Miami Marlins. Juan Bin Cho for the Cardinals, going to Molitor. Going to Arburco 2, Walter Ford. Oops. It's for the Seattle Mariners. Blackjack, this is going to the Royals. It's Gavin Cross and Mason Barnett going to KC Royals. There's another Juan Bin Cho going to Cardinals and Molitor 04X. Alex McFarlane, Jacob Marcy, Hunter Barco, Jack Brannigan, Trevor Martin, Jared McKenzie. All right, Jackson Jobe, Sean McLean, Oscar Colas, Sonny DiChiara, Edinson Polino, Emmanuel Rodriguez for the Twins, going to Pavi 39. Dalton Rushing for my Dodgers. Andrew Pintar for the Diamondbacks, going to Dragon Slayer. Christopher Pasiola for the Cubs, going to Brendan. Trey Lipscomb for the Nationals, going to Molitor. Matt McLean, Zach Nieto, Jordan Lawler, Ignacio Alvarez, Dustin Harris, and Chase Midroth. We move some of these cards out of the way and clear some space, and we'll move on to box number 3 here. So far, so good. I think each box has been really good. So let's see what box 3 has in store for us. All right. Hey, John. Yeah, so far so good. Box 1, we got a black and white Raywave autograph, and box 2, we got a Jackson Holiday blue. So we are on box number 3, and let's see what we get. Dalton Rushing, Jonathan Mejia, Cole Young, Judd Fabian, Ben Joyce, Robbie Snelling. Chromes are Ezekiel Tovar, going to Larry, the Rockies. Tristan Vreeling for the Yankees, going to Brendan. Joe Lamp, going to Dad 3309. Steve gets that one, the Guardians. Zach Neto, heir apparent for the Angels, going to Darkman. Doug gets that one. Luis gets the Ignacio Alvarez for the Braves. Jimmy Crooks III, Alex DeJesus, Jose Ramos, Jay Allen, Max Muncy, and our first black and white Raywave of box 3 is Colson Montgomery for the Chicago White Sox, going to Larry G. Brenner Cox, Jonathan Cannon, Owen Murphy, Jace Jung, Samuel Zavala, Ryan Ritter. Chromes are Cutter Coffee, going to Larry, the Red Sox. Anthony Volpe, nice one there for the Yankees. And Brendan, 1987. Another nice Yankee going to Brendan, Jason Dominguez. Ben Joyce for the Angels, going to Darkman. We got Dustin Harris for the Texas Rangers, going to Molitor. Eddie's Leonard, Kevin Alcantara, Gavin Cross, George Valera, Caden Wallace, and our next Ray Wave is a Yeeson Morabel for the Texas Rangers, going to Molitor 04X. All right, Curtis Mead, Angel Martinez, Edinson Polino, Drew Gilbert, Christian Hernandez. On to the Chromes. Logan Tanner for the Reds, going to Larry. Also going to Larry, Ryan Ritter for the Rockies. Here's an Elijah Green draft card going to the Nationals. And Molitor 04X gets that one. Blackjack. Keep these kind of organized so we can do a recap at the end. This one's going to the Guardians. Justin Campbell, Chase DeLauder, Steve, Dad 3309 gets that one. Yasser Mercedes for the Minnesota Twins, going to Pavi 39. Jordan Lawler, Christopher Pasiola, Eric Hernandez, Anthony Volpe, Eric Brown Jr., Wilman Diaz. Thomas Harrigan, Matt McLean, Zach Nito, Ignacio Alvarez, Dustin Harris, Chase Meadrath. The Chromes are Justin Boyd for the Reds, going to Larry. Samuel Zavala, the Padres, going to Dragon Slayer. Brian Acuna, Twins, going to Pavi 39. Another blue, Colson Montgomery. This is going to the White Sox, and Larry gets that one. For the Guardians, Chase DeLauder, going to Dad 3309. Harry Ford, Henry Williams, Dylan Lesko, Oscar Colas, Sonny DiChiara, and our Ray Wave from this pack is Robert Hassel for the Washington Nationals, going to Molitor 04X. All right, Bryson Motts, Cole Phillips, Mason Wynn, Reggie Crawford, Ricardo Cabrera. Chromes are Jace Jung for the Tigers, going to Molitor. Kevin Parada, Mets, going to Dragon Slayer. Wilman Diaz for my Dodgers. There's an Invicta Matt McLean for the Reds, going to Larry. Christopher Pasiola for the Cubs, going to Brendan. Michael Hernandez, Nate Furman, Errol Vera, Jordani De Los Santos, Gabriel Hughes, Carson Williams. All right, we got 5 packs left. 2 or 3 more Ray Wave cards, I think. Cooper Hajerpi, Danny De Andrade, Yasser Mercedes, Jordan Walker, Yeeson Morabel. As for the Chromes, Dustin Harris for the Rangers, going to Molitor. Simon Wan, Mets, going to Dragon Slayer. Eric Brown Jr. For the Brewers, going to Pavi. Heir Apparent, Jet Williams for the New York Mets, going to Dragon Slayer. Eric Hernandez for the White Sox, going to Larry G. Juan Bin Cho, Jordan Beck, Ryan Reckley, Kenya Huggins, Hayden Dunhurst, Carson Palmquist. Down to 4. Jet Williams, Colton Cowser, Michael Kennedy, Benny Montgomery, Alan Serta. We got Chrome Drew Baker for the Rays, going to Criollos. Gabriel Hughes going to Larry for the Rockies. For the Giants, Averson Arteaga, that's going to Dragon Slayer. Draft card Jacob Miller for the Miami Marlins, that's going to McGuire Net. Steve, you get that one. Jonathan Cannon for the White Sox, going to Larry G. Austin Hendrick, Jacob Melton, Mason Barnett, Tres Gonzalez, Jose Salas, and Brendan Barrera. Or Barrera, sorry. Iverson Arteaga, Drew Baker, John Kinsey Noel, Jonathan Clase, Henry Mendez, Kyle Manzardo, Chrome Jordani De Los Santos for the Pirates, going to Dragon Slayer. Michael Knorr for the Astros, going to Therian. Robbie Snelling for the Padres, going to Dragon Slayer. Blackjack for the Washington Nationals, Jake Bennett and Elijah Green, going to Molitor 04X. For the Yankees, Anthony Volpe, going to Brendan 1987. Ryan Cermak, Marco Luciano, Tanner Scobell, Carson Milbrandt, Trey Sweeney, and our Ray Wave, another nice Jordan Walker card. Jordan Walker, black and white Ray Wave for the St. Louis Cardinals, going to Molitor 04X. All right, got two left here. Let's see what we get. Lamar King Jr., Robert Hassel, Blake Burkhalter, Anthony Hall, Adiel Amador. Now the Chromes. Well, first we got another little light blue paper. The second one we pulled. This one's going to the Cubs, Christopher Pasiola. It's numbered 54 out of 499. It's going to Brendan 1987. 250 was still the number, this low serial number to beat, but still a nice little serial numbered card there. Chrome Austin Hendrick for the Reds, going to Larry G. Ignacio Alvarez going to Luis, the Braves. Jean Kinsey Noel for the Guardians, going to Dad 3309. Carson Williams for the Rays, also going to Luis. And Brenner Cox for the Nationals, going to Molitor 04X. Jake Bennett, Sedan Rafael, Michael Knorr, Kobe Mayo, Ellie De La Cruz. All right, last pack, and then we'll do a quick recap of just the hits. But thanks, everybody, for getting in, and good luck to everybody in the last pack. Here we go. Trey Lipscomb, Nazir Mule, Jacob Miller, Brady House, Steven Zobak, Luis Meza. Here's our first Chrome Mason Barnett for the Royals, going to KC Royals. For the Red Sox, going to Larry G. Chase Meadrath. Going to Therian. For the Astros, Jacob Melton. Oh, that's a cool one. We got a Sparkle, Andrew Pintar for the Arizona Diamondbacks, going to Dragon Slayer 913. Not numbered, but a cool Sparkle version. Also for the Red Sox, going to Larry, Chase Meadrath. And then here's our paper, Termar Johnson, Warming Bernabel, Colson Montgomery, Nate Savino, Ivan Melendez. And our last Ray Wave, black and white, is a Ryan Cermak, the Tampa Bay Rays, going to Criollos. Luis, you get that one? All right, not a bad little group of boxes there. I feel like we got some pretty decent cards. So let's do a quick recap. I just set aside some of the more interesting, I guess. So our Invictas were Matt McLean, Gavin Cross, Christian Vaquero. We got a bunch, too many chromes and inserts to go through for our recap here, but got a few serial numbered cards. 2 that were numbered to 499. So Christopher Pasiola and Marco Luciano. And the low serial number card of the break, winner of the $5 bounty, is a Pedro Pineda, purple, numbered to 250 for the A's. Just quick go through our black and white Ray Waves, which are really nice looking cards. There's Cermak, Walker, Hassel, Morabel, Montgomery, Mercedes, Lamar King Jr., Termar Johnson, Caden Wallace, another Bernabel, Polanco, Hubert, Palati, Biddison, Scobell. These are some of the other interesting color. We got the Sparkle or Speckle Andrew Pintar, blue Colson Montgomery, blue Kobe Mayo, blue Jordan Walker, and blue Tristan Vreeling. And then obviously displayed over here, we got a nice blue Jackson Holiday. And super cool one, black and white Ray Wave autograph card, Sterling Thompson for the Colorado Rockies. So there you have it. That's how we did. I thought we did pretty well. Thanks again, guys, for getting in. I will sort these out, get them packaged up to you guys, and get them out to you in the next couple days. If I've got cards from the Sports Card Club January monthly break, these will go out with those. In the meantime, give me a holler if anybody has any questions or needs anything. I just saw that Topps Finest release date delayed from tomorrow to Friday. So hopefully we'll do our Topps Finest, this single box break on Friday. I will update everybody when tracking updates once I know the box will be here. The other one I have listed right now, we have a half case of Topps Finest listed, team auction style. If anybody's interested in that one, take a look. Let's see, anything else? Got a 2019 Diamond Kings blaster box case as well. That one is probably about half full. It's not. Also, the January mid-monthly Sports Card Club break is listed, and we're voting for box options now. I think 3 of the 4 box options have been listed, so please place your votes if you're in that break. But yeah, thanks again, guys. Give me a holler if anybody has any questions, needs anything in the meantime. Otherwise, we will catch you in one of the next breaks. See you guys. Thanks, Steve. Thanks so much, Steve. Thanks, Andy. Hey, thanks for tuning in and chatting, guys. See ya. Take care.